Good day everyone, welcome to Say Busy Made It Easy channel. Today we are going to have a lesson on significant figures. When we talk about significant figures, they are the important or meaningful digits in a particular number that show how precise the number is. And significant figures entails all non-zero numbers, zero coming after any whole number. They are all significant. When a zero is coming before any whole number, that zero is not significant. What do I mean by that? Now, when you see a number like 0, 7, this zero doesn't have any value. So this zero is not significant because it is coming before a whole number. But when you see 7, 0 like this zero is significant because it's coming after. So this is 70 and this is also the same as 7. Now, we are going to start with writing or expressing a number in significant figures for whole numbers and for decimals. Yes, so you can have a decimal like 0.0124. This zero is not significant, this is also not significant. But when there's a zero after any whole number, that zero is significant. So the meaningful digit in any number is what we call significant figure. And what you have to understand is the roundable number principle applies here when you are dealing with numbers in significant figures. We know roundable numbers from 5 to 9 and non-roundable numbers from 0 to 4. So they also apply here. Now why am I saying that? When you have a number like 281 and you have to express it in one significant figure, the first number here is 2. So 2 is the first significant figure, 8 is the second, then 1 is the third. Now, if you are writing this in one significant figure, you write 2. You are supposed to write 2, 8, 1. But this is wrong. Why is it wrong? The roundable number principle applies here. If you write these 2, 8 is a roundable number. So you add 1 to the 2, making it 3, then change the rest to zeros. So expressing this in one significant figure, this is what you get as the answer. So now we are going to start with whole numbers. So let's take a first question on significant figures. As the question is posted on the screen, we have to express 46,892,465 in one significant figure, 2 significant figures, 3 significant figures, and 4 significant figures. Now, the first whole number here is 4. So that's the first significant figure from our left to the right. But the rounding number principle applies because the number after it, which is 6, is a roundable number. So you add 1 to the 4, making it 5. So 5, 0. Then you express the rest as zeros. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So we have expressed this figure in one significant figure. Now the II, 2 significant figures, is 4 and 6. But the number after the 6, which is 8, is also a roundable number. So you write 4, you add 1 here, making it 7. So 47, then you express the rest as zeros. 3 significant figures. So the first one is 4, second one is 6, the third one is 8. But the number after the 8, which is 9, is also a roundable number. So we add 1 to the 8, making it 9. So we have 4, 6, then we have 9, then here 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. We have expressed it in 3 significant figures, 1, 2, 3. 4 significant figures, first, second, third, and fourth. The number after the 9 is 2, which is not a roundable number. So we express them as zeros. So we have 4, 6, then we have 8, 9, 0, 0, 0, 0. So this is how we express a given number in the various significant figures. Now let's take question 2 on significant figures. So the second question posted on the screen, 70,480,506. We are expressing this 3 significant figures, 4 significant figures, and 5 significant figures. Now the first significant figure is 7. The second one is 0 because the 0 is coming after a whole number. is also significant. So the third one is going to be 4. But the number after the 4 is 8, which is a roundable number. So we add 1 to the 4, making it 5. So we have 7, 0, 5, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. This is it. Now for significant figures, we have 1, 2, 3, then 4. The number after it is 0, which is not a roundable number. So we leave it. We write 0, 7, 0, 4, 8, 0, 0, 0, 0. 5 significant figures. 5 significant figures. So we have the first, the second, third, fourth, fifth. We're supposed to end on the 0, but 5 is a roundable number, so we add 1 to the 0, making it 1. So we have 7, 0, 4, 8, 1, 0, 0, 0. So 5 significant figures. So this brings us to how we can express a number in the significant figures for whole numbers. Now let's take another question involving decimals. As I said earlier, significant figures, it includes zeros in between numbers, but when a zero is starting a number, it's not significant. So with these decimals, this zero, this zero, these zero are all not significant because they are starting a whole number. So they are not significant. And the only difference between this and that of whole numbers is that with the whole numbers, when you reach on the significant figure, you express the rest as zeros. But with the decimal, when you end on the number you are looking for, you leave the rest of the numbers. You don't write them as zeros. But still, the roundable number principle applies. When it is coming before a roundable number, you add 1 to it. So here, the first significant figure here is the 2. All these zeros are not significant. So the significant figure, which is the first significant figure, we are going to have 0.002. So this is the first significant figure. The next one is going to be 2, 3. That's the second significant. But the number after it is 5, which is a roundable number. So we add 1. We have the first, second, third. But the number after the 5 is also a roundable number. So we add 1 to the 5, making it 6. So we will still have 0.00236. 3 significant figures. All these zeros are not significant, but they are starting a whole number. They are coming before a whole number. 4 significant. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We will end on the 6. But the number after is a roundable number. So we add 1 to the 6, making it 7. So we have 0.00235, then 7. Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 significant, 1, 2, 3, 4. We ended on the 6. But the number after is a roundable, so we add 1 here, making it 7. So this is how we express decimals in significant figures. Let's take the last question, which involves zeros in between numbers in a decimal. So we are rounding this 0.0458058 to 2 significant figures. So this one, you can see that there are zeros in between some of the whole numbers. The one beginning the whole numbers are not significant, but the ones in between the whole numbers are significant. So this one, 2 significant figures. The first one is 4. The second one is 5. But the number after 5 is a roundable number. You add 1, you're making it 6. So this one gives us 0.046. 4 significant figures. Now, 4 is the first one, 5 is the second one, 8 is the third one. The fourth one is going to be 0 because it's in between a whole number. But the number after it is a roundable number. You add 1 to the 0, making it 1. So we have 0.04. So 0.04581. We ended on the 0, but the number after is a roundable number, so we add 1 here, making it 1. 5 significant figures. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we end on the 5. This is not a roundable number, so we don't add anything here. So 0.04580. Then we have our 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is how we express whole numbers and decimals as significant figures. This is a Young Busy Made It Easy. The only channel is Amphiers. The only channel we make math very easy to solve. So this brings us to the section on significant figures. Recommend and subscribe